then once we got out on the water, we were told, okay, we need to practice falling out.
You're like, what? I just signed up for that.
We're doing this on purpose.
What do you do when you come out as LGBTQ and love the outdoors? What do you do when you see outdoor spaces ruled by older white cis men and desire a diverse community of outdoor lovers? Accept it, change it, create it. I am Justin Yoder, and this is LGBTQ Outdoors. Welcome to the LGBTQ Outdoors Podcast. I am Justin Yoder, and I am here with Patrick Thompson.
Hey, everybody.
And Justin Bickley.
Hi, y'all.
This is a really special episode, an unusual episode. If you are listening, wherever you're listening, and not actually seeing the video, we're in beautiful Alaska right now. Just finished up our Alaska adventure trip. We are fighting off flies. If you're watching on YouTube and you see us swatting, that's why. But the team is busy packing up, and we wanted to chat a little bit about the trip and let everybody know about it. What was your overall thought, Patrick?
Okay, so y'all had this trip, sort of proof of concept last year, and I had major FOMO. You're sending me like picture, look at us on the river and the mountains, and I'm like, holy crap! Like, so when this came up again, I knew I had to come, and never been to Alaska before, and so getting to see just all of Alaska and the mountains and the snow caps in July and like the 60-degree weather in July coming from Texas is but zillions of new experiences. I'm getting to meet like the rest of the team, most of whom I hadn't met before. Just like what an incredible experience, and like I already want to come back next year.
Awesome. Yep. Justin, you live here.
I do.
You're an ambassador. You are our partnership coordinator. Tell everybody where we're at for those that are listening, or even those that are watching right now. Where are we right now?
Yeah, we're at the Alaska Huts Manitoba Yurts. And this is the Manitoba cabin right next to us. They were nice enough to give us a huge discount to make this trip more affordable for people and make it more accessible, and that's been really cool. We've got some sweet yurts that people are able to crash in and get comfortable. They've got wood-burning stoves and all that stuff, and we've got a kitchen in here. And this creek that we can hear in the background, that everybody's been doing cold plunges and stuff and hanging out in the sauna. It really doesn't get much better when it comes to spending time outside in Alaska.
No kidding. And it's just like the views, like looking all around. We got mountains surrounding us too. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the cold plunge real quick? It's cold, and cold doesn't quite like describe it.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It's so cold it hurts.
But also like, and we had like camping showers set up, but like you're hiking, you're pack rafting, you're moving stuff around camp, like you get a little bit funky, and so I was like, I'm gonna do the cold plunge bath, and just to say I did it, and whew, I was making noises that I've never made before. It was intense, but still a cool experience. Getting down there, and you have like the rapids, like pretty strong rapids, maybe like 20 feet away to where I'm jumping in, and but most everybody was doing that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you didn't.
I did not. I helped fill up some water out of the river the first day, and my hand hurt after being about in the water for 15 seconds. And I'm like, I don't want my whole body in this, so I did not.
Yeah.
You and I did most of the planning for this trip.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that and like what people experienced, because we had 18 people come together from all across the U.S., which was insane because we had, 6 last year?
Yeah.
So it was amazing. Huge jump. last year was just pack rafting. This year we did pack rafting and hiking. So share a little bit about the planning of the trip, why we did it that way. And then we also want to explain what pack rafting is, because I think a lot of people probably don't even know.
Yeah, so I think splitting it up was I think that was a great idea in a lot of ways. Giving people the opportunity to explore Alaska in different avenues is a wonderful way to make it more accessible to people. And yeah, I mean, it made it possible to bring as many people as we did. It would have been a lot smaller group if we're trying to keep a small enough number to keep everybody on the river, and manage all of that in one spot. Pack rafting, just kind of major access tool. Like, it gets us out into the backcountry on rivers that we wouldn't otherwise be able to. So throwing all of our stuff, our boat that packs down like this big, inflatable whitewater kayak kind of things.
How much, for those that are listening, how much do those weigh when they're all packed down?
Yeah, so for like a 2 or 3 overnight, my backpack is usually around 55 pounds with all of my pack raft and all that stuff in it. The alpaca rafts generally are somewhere between 5 and 11 pounds for the raft itself.
And that's the big benefit between like an inflatable kayak or something like that.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It's how light
so much smaller, can fit in your backpack with everything else, and then, yeah, on top of it, it's just super light.
And like being that lightweight makes it sound like, you know, a little inflatable pool toy that you would get from Walmart. But these are like high quality, like, I don't even know what the material is, but like a rubberized PVC of some sort. It's, I mean, it can take a beating.
Yeah.
So very, very like high tech and collapsible. Very portable, super cool.
Yeah, they're sweet. They've got like zippers in the back, like these airtight zippers, so you can put all of your stuff, like you backpack out and then put your tent and your sleeping bag and your backpack inside the tubes, like where the air compartment is, and then zip it up and then inflate it then. So none of your stuff's getting wet while you're paddling down, and it's all kind of confined. It even makes the boat more stable, just like having that weight in there. And so, yeah. They create a really cool opportunity.
Yeah.
And one thing that like I appreciated that I don't want to gloss over is the fact like you're an instructor for like pack rafting in Alaska, part of the Alaska Pack Raft School. So we had 2 highly qualified instructors and trainers with the team on the river. So we're not just like getting the gear and hopping on. Like this is done very safely with all of our flotation devices, and we had helmets and.
Did a day of training.
Yeah. Just practice falling out of the boat and getting back in, and so it was all done very, very safely. And like I respect that because like water in general can be scary. Moving water can be scarier. Yeah. Cold moving water. It can be like, big problem if you're not going into it prepared. But we had a good team watching over us and guiding us and teaching us. So everybody made it.
Yeah.
Unharmed.
Yeah. I think setting everybody up to be able to support each other with wet re-entries, so getting back in our boats when we were on the lake that day, that was really cool to watch. Like, I love seeing other people learn to support each other on the river, so that it's not like me and Peeps, the other instructor, bopping around, like having to make sure that everybody's able to get back like personally, but giving other people the tools to support each other is a really cool aspect of pack rafting too.
That's sort of enhanced sort of like the community vibe. While we were here, is that we take ownership of the group experience, and like I'm in the boat by myself, but also to a degree, like this is a team sport. Like I want to watch out for my neighbors. I know my neighbors are watching out for me. So
yeah, it's definitely not a thing that we do by ourselves.
Yeah. What was your favorite aspect of the trip, do you think?
I think making some really cool connections with folks was awesome.
Yeah.
I liked hanging out with folks doing the cold plunges and stuff. It's like this like introductory point of adversity, right? That we like decide that we're going to face the cold plunge, hang out in the water for a little bit, like control our breathing. For me, not pack rafting, the cold plunges and stuff 5 years ago when I stopped drinking, like doing a cold plunge every morning, control, like to the point where I like had complete control of my breath and being able to manage that physiological stress and minimize that or completely like calm my body in that physiological like stressor like really cold water was incredibly empowering. And I think facing that adversity and then working through it and figuring out a way to respond to it was incredibly helpful for me in facing other big adversities and stressors in my life. So I think sharing that with people and like breaking down those initial barriers of some point of adversity, right? That's what adventures are for, is getting people into uncomfortable scenarios that help them grow and become a better person.
Yeah.
But that involves doing more than one cold plunge. And
yeah. It does, yeah.
over time, but yeah.
One of the things that like I think kind of shocked all of us about this trip was how fast it sold out too.
Yeah.
We had 18 spots and what was like a month and a half it was full?
Yeah, it was so quick.
It was so quick. So I love that, and we definitely want to plan more Alaska trips. So anybody that's listening, as soon as you see an Alaska trip hit our website and you want to go, you better snag it quick. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that was really awesome. It was really cool, just the amount of diversity of folks that came.
Yeah.
I feel like the entire LGBTQ community was represented by someone.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Which is amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to have a couple of our participants jump on and share their experiences too. But before we do that, do you want to give a shout out to some of our sponsors for this trip that help make it?
We've got Brew Doctor Kombucha always supporting us.
Yeah.
Alpaca Raft was awesome and provided us some money to make the trip more accessible for folks. And the Armida Huerta Adventure Fund was a scholarship program that gave 2 folks the opportunity to come to Alaska and join this trip that otherwise would have probably never come to Alaska, they shared.
Yep.
That's awesome. The Alaska Huts Association, who provided us Manitoba yurts for the whole trip, is awesome. They've been super cool the entire time, making it more and more accessible for us to get into the outdoors with cool folks. Send Bars provided a bunch of send bars, which is awesome. Yeah. It's like listing off so many people.
Yeah.
And then Lifestraw provided water filters for us, which were awesome. Just kind of keeping water flowing.
It's kind of an important thing out here.
Yeah. That's no small feat. Like we've got 3 bags, but that's got to water 18 people.
Yeah.
Who are out hiking and like being, exerting energy, needing to get that water to rehydrate.
Yeah, because we're so far back in right now, we're not hauling water for 18 people all the way back in here.
Yeah.
We just go down to the river. It's so clean already, and then just run it through the filters. It's like perfect.
Yeah. And then Jewel and the Alaska Pack Raft School helped make it all possible too.
Yeah. Awesome.
Always supporting it.
Thank you to everybody.
Yeah. We have our Montucky Cold Snacks. They're just a great partner for LGBTQ Outdoors in general. And we brought some of their beers in just to let the team have some as well. So that's fun.
Yeah.
But thank you for helping make this trip possible.
Yeah.
Leading, instructing, all the dedication, a lot of work for a few days that go by pretty fast, but it was a lot of fun. We're going to take a quick break and hear from one of our sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to chat with one of our participants from the trip. At LGBT Outdoors, we're thrilled to have Montucky Cold Snacks back in our mission. Montucky supports our passion for making the outdoors a welcoming space for everyone, and they've been supporting nonprofits across our country since 2012. After an epic day on the trail, nothing beats a cold, snackable Montucky beer. So get outside, enjoy the adventure, do some good, and raise a Montucky to inclusivity and the great outdoors. Locust Yoga creates mats and towels designed to support your yoga practice and build meaningful connections. Their designs foster connection, bringing people together to create spaces and shared growth and understanding. They also focus on intentional community, providing tools to support your journey and mark meaningful moments with purpose. Find them on Instagram at locustyoga.shop or on the web at locustyoga.shop. And here's a deal just for you. For a limited time, buy any mat and get a free towel with code OUTDOORS. Locust Yoga. because yoga is more than a practice, it's a connection. All right, we are back, and we have one of our participants for the trip who is also ambassador for New York, Tony. Tell us a little bit about who you are.
Yeah, I'm Tony. I live in New York City. I'm one of the New York ambassadors since February, so it's been, like about almost 6 months. I've done a couple of events. Decided to sign up for this trip because I've never been to Alaska, and it seemed like a great opportunity to, hang out with some fellow queer trans people and just chill and enjoy this beautiful nature. And I chose the hiking.
Right.
Path, I guess, or choice, because I like to hike.
Yeah.
The packrafting sounded cool, but I just wasn't sure I was ready for it, or
Sure.
I just wanted to get my steps in, I guess. But I do maybe in the future I'll try packrafting. I like kayaking, so probably be a good fit. It's been good. I mean, my legs are definitely feeling it. I think I put 30 miles in 3 days, 3 or 4 days. Yeah. My legs are ready for chilling
A
at
little break.
home.
Yeah.
But it's been good. We did one day we did a 14 miler. That was intense.
Yeah.
Saw some lake views, some meadow views, yesterday was the glacier, so it's been cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely don't have glaciers back home.
Definitely you don't. What, where are we at right now? And this is our base camp, which we're last day, so we got people running around, packing up and everything. But tell people about this place, because when we come back, it's highly likely we'll stay here again, because they're a great partner with us, gave us great rates.
Yeah.
And there's some things that are very creature comfort here, and there's some things that aren't. I guess the biggest creature comfort would be there's a sauna.
Yeah, the sauna. It's cool because it's right next to the creek, which is an unbelievable creek. I tried showering in it, but it definitely was too cold. But it is cool to dip your feet in. But it is cool. It has sauna. It's you get that outdoors experience. You have to hike in. The yurts were cool. I had an awesome yurt, and we all got along. So we played some pranks on each other. But it's awesome. It has the main cabin, the yurts, the sauna. We set up, the showers and stuff. So it's been, it's definitely not what I'm used to in terms of comfort, because it's not my apartment, but it's a step above tent camping. So it's a little happy medium,
The middle
a little happy medium. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Is it anything like what you thought it was going to be like?
Yeah, I guess I knew I was sleeping in a sleeping bag, so that was to be expected. That it's not everything you have back home. But I think so. I think I think the 14 miler, I was kind of oh man, I did not train for this, but everything else was to be expected.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I pushed through all the hiking.
Yeah, and we all went hiking sort of as a group yesterday, and there were really kind of 3 options versus basically very, very easy. You get to get little walk, great view, or a medium walk and a great view, or did you go to the top yesterday?
No, I went to the middle.
Okay,
middle ground.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
And even that, for me, kicked my butt. It was
challenging.
About 1,500 or so feet elevation over mile and a half or so, give or take.
Yeah.
So that was steep climb.
Especially when you live in places like Texas, where it's so flat, or
our New York is flat.
New York is
sea level.
Yeah. So
but there were options, I guess.
Right.
I know yesterday for me, it was definitely a challenge, but this is also after 2 full days of pack rafting and a day at Resurrection Cove, I think is what it's called, as well. Already worn out, but push myself, and I think that's kind of what you were getting at. It stretches me as a person and pushes my limits.
Definitely.
Within a community where I feel safe to do that. There's no shaming if somebody needed to take a break or turn around, and we were all there,
exactly.
rooting each other on. which is good because I needed that. I needed that encouragement.
You
on
need the
occasion.
support.
Yeah, I hear that.
What do you
Same.
think some of the biggest benefits, talking about support and that being in a group setting like this? What do you think some of the biggest
I
benefits
think
are
it's
to that?
definitely different than like, I think when you're hiking and you're staying in like, you know, yurts and you're part of this community, you feel comfortable and safe, and like you can tell people you're coming out, or you can come out and it's like nobody blinks an eye and everyone's very supportive. So I think that's very different than when you're like, I've been on like group trips with cis straight people, and it's a different vibe. I feel like it's a little more ego based, and this is a little more like, you know, soulful, I guess. Yeah, it's and like, yeah, it just makes you feel like if you need to slow down, or if you need like a moment to yourself, people are there, you know, they listen. Maybe there's more like listening that goes on. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I love just like that aspect of people coming together from all over the country. They're a part of the queer community for this wild adventure that they might be nervous about coming on.
Yeah.
But then they start making these connections. You know, the first night, like Zach, who was cooking for us, hauled in a pizza oven back here and made everybody their own personalized pizza.
Yeah, that was
which
dope.
was incredible. And I just watching people, you know, waiting for their pizza and eating and talking. I was just like, so cool, just out here in remote Alaska, having homemade pizza, connecting with people that are part of the community, but might be so different from you at the same time.
True.
And like, pizza night was funny because as each pizza comes out, there's so much pizza envy. Oh, that looks really good.
That looks really good. What did you get on that?
I want to try that. And Justin and Rod had their dog Willow, who's very food oriented. And she was like just checking out the pizza oven, just like waiting for it to fall on the ground so that she could have it.
That's funny.
But also shout out to Zach
for the pizza and cooking,
organizing like all the food and the cooking and the pizza, and just really keeping tabs on all that, because that's no easy task for 18 people off the grid, you know, where we had to bring everything in like about half-mile trek.
No electricity, no running water. And he was able to pull off these meals that he did.
Totally.
Absolutely incredible. So thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
What was your favorite part of the trip, do you think?
I think just like cracking jokes and just like, I don't know, like playing like pranks on each other. I think it was fun. Yeah.
Cool.
Just like getting, like making new friends, I would say would be my favorite part. I like the nature too, but I had been in Alaska like a week before, so I like got kind of used to it. But I think like making new friends for sure. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Talking about Alaska.
Yeah.
Coming from Texas, one thing that like I was expecting, but I still having trouble wrapping my head around it, is like up through like 10:45, 11 p.m. It's bright as day outside.
Like, that is trippy, actually.
It's so surreal. It gets dark for
your body, like wants to stay up. It doesn't know it's like time for bed.
Circadian rhythm is just like what's even going on right now? I don't know.
That was pretty trippy, I would say, for sure. Yeah.
But I think that allows for a lot more activity. In is just a theory, but like all the flowers here are like so freaking bright. And like I wonder if that's just they have more sun. I don't know what it is, but it
is beautiful.
Really, really
it
cool.
is very green for sure.
I'd love for you to touch a little bit about you being an ambassador, what that looks like. Give your New York chapter a shout out, and if anybody that's listening wants to get involved, they can. But what is it like being an ambassador?
So I'm one of the New York ambassadors. I think I'm like one of 4 or 5 in our big state of New York. So I run the New York City chapter. So it can be a struggle sometimes to get like city people involved and wanting to get outdoors, but I try. So it's cool. It's just organizing events, partnering with other ambassadors in certain events, partnering with other outdoors, organizations in the area. So that's cool. I think me and 2 of the other New York ambassadors are trying to do like a like a Catskills like camping, like some kind of camping thing upstate in October maybe or September. So it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I just started like, I don't know, like 6 months ago, so I'm still getting the hang of it, but it's been fun so far. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's a New York State Facebook group that people can join if anybody is listening and wants to get involved, or you can also go to the website and find out what events are coming up in New York as well.
Yeah.
And we have our big LGBTQ Outdoor Fest that's going to be in New York this year too.
Yeah.
You're going to that, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
September was 11
Through the 14th.
Through the 14th, yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah. I think we'll have I'm thinking we're going to have over 100 people that are coming in for that. So if anybody's listening too, like we're going to have amazing workshops, outdoor activities, just an incredible time of community and making new friends. So be sure if you're listening and you're interested, check out the website, LGBTQOutdoors.com, and get registered before the price goes up for late registration. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you want to share about the trip before we wrap up?
No, it's been awesome. Alaska's, beyond incredible. And if you ever get the chance to explore Alaska, definitely do it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming with us. We loved having you on the trip.
Thank you.
We're going to take another quick break and get a word in from our sponsor. And then we're going to be back with Mallory, one of our board members, actually.
Awesome. Sweet.
Winnebago Industries is a leading U.S. manufacturer of outdoor lifestyle products. Their goal is to help their customer from glamping enthusiasts to off-road explorers embrace the outdoors through one of their recreational vehicles, powerboats, or pontoons. Winnebago Industries is proud to partner with leading industry and outdoor-oriented organizations such as us, LGBT Outdoors, who share in their desire to enable extraordinary mobile experiences for everyone. Together, we can all be great outdoors. Take your indoors outdoors with Spacious Skies Campgrounds, a collection of 15 campgrounds and RV parks spanning the eastern United States. Each location is unique, but all offer the perfect escape to the great outdoors if you're looking to spend quality time with your friends and family, or simply need a scenic home base for your nearby adventures. Choose from RV sites, cabins, yurts, retro RV rentals, or tent sites, and enjoy on-site amenities that offer convenience, creature comforts, and fun. Visit spaciousskiescampgrounds.com for more information and easy online booking. We welcome and invite all campers to camp on with Spacious Skies Campgrounds. All right, we are back with our last participant that we're going to be chatting with, Mallory, who has also been a dedicated board member for LGBTQ Outdoors. Share a little bit more about who you are.
Well, hi guys.
Hi.
I'm Mallory. I'm very happy to be here right now. This has been incredible. So setting the scene for this podcast, I'm sure you guys have already done this, but like we're sitting here with this like rapid river going by us with mountains in the background. So it's absolutely incredible. I chose packrafting. I've never done that before. It was really cool. I think my initial experience with it of putting on the suit was a lot more extensive than I imagined. And that thing sucked you in and did not let you get wet at all, which was really cool because that water was ice cold. Then once we got out on the water, we were told, okay, we need to practice falling out.
You're like, what? I didn't sign up for that.
We're doing this on purpose. Which was great because then we learned, I particularly learned that I cannot get back onto the raft without a little help for the first time. And then once we got out there, I learned what an eddy was, which is basically what happens after you have a big rock and the water swooshes back into it, which can also propel you forward. Which was super cool. You do a little spin. I think that I kind of mastered an eddy, but excited to try it again.
You were killing it, for sure.
And to explain a little bit the suit, for those that are listening, these are dry suits, not wet suits, because the water is so cold. Like, the water is so cold up here, and I mentioned it when we were talking to somebody earlier, probably Justin, like, I'd put my hand in the water for like 15 seconds and it hurt. Like it was that cold. So you don't want to get wet. So these dry suits have gaskets that go around your wrist and your neck. to keep water out. And they're tight.
Yeah.
They're tight.
Yeah.
You like to be choked a little bit. This is the trip for you. But it was great. There's a lot of gear that goes to it, but Justin Bickley did an awesome job at making sure that everybody felt safe and knew what we were doing before we actually got onto moving water.
Yes.
First time we got onto moving water, what was that like for you?
Awesome. It was so cool. I found myself a little nervous at first whenever the water went a little fast or there were obstacles like rocks or whatnot, but quickly learned that those are the most fun parts.
Yep.
Yeah. So towards the end, I wanted it to go faster and I wanted to have to scoot around rocks or get stuck in a little bit of, it going the wrong way against the
paddle,
group.
maybe?
Yeah, I forgot I lost my paddle. Did that, almost fell out, lost my paddle. After that, got sucked in by a current away from the group. So I did everything you're not supposed to do.
And survived.
Yes.
And had a good time.
Yes.
I love that.
Like after our training day, we went on the Kenai River, and that had like more speed, like a few more obstacles, quote unquote rapids. But it was raining. It rained like all day long. But with the dry suits, just being on the river, I genuinely did not care. Like I was having such a good time. Aside from the water hitting my face, like I wouldn't have known that it was raining, and it's just such a blast. And I think that's more of a cultural thing up in Alaska. It's like it was raining, it was snowing, like we're gonna do the thing. Like weather's not gonna stop us. Fortunately, what we've really lucked out since we've been here. We've had like one day of rain, but every other day has been very, very pleasant, if not sunny.
Yeah, and we were still fighting the flies.
Yeah. Apparently it is fly season.
Yeah. Apparently so. Those that are watching on YouTube are having a great time watching us flies around.
I'm full on like boxing match.
I hardly see any on you. There's one, and I feel like there's like...
You're stinkier.
I did get a shower last night. Oh, yeah. What do you think one of your favorite parts of the whole trip has been?
So, yesterday's hike to, what is it called again?
Marmot Meadows?
Marmot Meadows. Yeah.
At Kenai Fjord National Park.
Yes.
Yep.
I have never done a hike that challenging before. It was up, basically rock stairs.
Yeah.
The entire time of over 1,000...
1,500 feet
elevation,
yeah.
Yeah, so that kicked my butt. My calves are barking today for sure.
Yeah.
But I was really happy that I made it up there and got to see the glacier. So worth it. And there's something cool about like pushing yourself and then getting up there and being proud of yourself and getting to see these gorgeous views.
Well, and celebrating like together, of like what we collectively just accomplished. With like high five, like you gave me a high five, like
yeah.
And like taking the group photo in front of like not iceberg, glacier, yeah. It's just like such a cool experience.
Yeah,
like really, really neat.
What was it like for you, seeing big group, 18 of us? What was it like seeing people come together from all across the country, which we didn't know each other?
Yeah. I feel like it happened so quick. Everybody is so inviting and kind and helpful, and the group dynamic has just been laughing and fun and encouraging, and sad to see people go, exchanging numbers, making friends. I know Mary's going to come to Dallas soon, and we've already planned a fun awesome. Get together. So very excited for the people that I got to meet here.
Yeah.
And I made some good friends.
Love it.
Such a huge part of this.
Yeah.
Like, it is fun to go do an adventure on your own, but also a lot of people don't feel comfortable doing something on their own or don't know how to and whatnot. And to be able to be a part of a team like this where you have guides that are going to help with the pack rafting and supply all the gear, and a guide that's doing the hikes and knows where to go and the wildlife and everything, and not to have to worry about that. You just are just here and enjoying it.
Tell me where to go and what to do.
Right.
Yeah, which is incredible.
Yeah.
But there's also like a safe place to go and screw up. But like,
lose your battle.
Yeah. or like we had somebody who we use the term went swimming in pack rafting instead of like falling out of their boat. But that happened to somebody, and like we got him back. We had all of his gear, and everybody was like cheering him on. Like, that's one of the things that I love most about LGBTQ Outdoors is that in the group setting, it's safe to screw up.
Yeah.
And like somebody's going to have your back. And that's just something that you can't really find too often.
I never felt bad saying I need a break.
Yeah.
Whenever we were on the hike, it was like, okay, cool. Hey guys, we're taking a break. And it was nobody was ever annoyed. It was just like, okay, cool. I kind of wanted one too.
Definitely. I mean, you kicked ass on that hike. I didn't realize that was the hardest hike you've done. And like, you did great.
Thanks.
It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. This adventure trip is our second time to Alaska. We have Glacier coming up next month that's sold out. And then, and probably by the time this comes out, it's going to probably be in August when it's happening anyways. But we do have Great Smoky Mountains coming up in October. So if anybody's listening and you want to get in on an adventure trip this year, check it out. It's on our website. But we are going to be launching 2026, letting people know what those are very soon. So the best way to know what those are is probably signing up for our newsletter on our website so people will know. Because this one sold out in like a month and a half, which is crazy to think about. And some of the others have sold out super fast too. Final thoughts as we wrap up the podcast and the trip and all the things, because like it's getting quiet around here because people are starting to leave. We're going to be taking a bunch of people to the airport here, which we kind of got to get wrapped up because we got to get people going. But yeah, we're just, we're kind of part of, us three have been a part of this since the beginning. Mm-hmm. And we had this little Instagram that turned into something, that turned into something bigger, that turned into something bigger. And now we're doing these amazing adventure trips. And here we are in Alaska.
I love that. I mean, my time as a board member is coming to an end at the end of this year. Mm-hmm. So what a really cool way to go out with a bang.
Right.
Of getting to do this Alaska trip. I don't want to go home.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see my puppies and my lady. But, but other than that, just like, I'm not ready to let go of these mountains and this greenery and that sound of that river.
Yeah, I'm going to miss that.
Yeah.
Sure. Definitely are.
Like these adventure trips, or even like local events or Outdoor Fest, for me, it's always so much more than just pack rafting or just hiking. There's this community depth that just happens that is so like life-giving and encouraging, and it allows you to feel safe, to be emboldened, to like be authentic. Mm-hmm. And that is so incredibly powerful for me. And it's even more so when you have like a snow-capped mountain,
like right there in the background.
Like we've got something really, really special going on, and I am immensely grateful for it. So, if anybody's listening and has been on the fence, like who are these people? Like, what are they doing? Give it a shot. Like, sign up, go out to an event, come to Outdoor Fest. And I just come see for yourself.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that not only wraps up the podcast, it wraps up the 2025 Alaska adventure trip. So I'm glad that we were able to do this little podcast and share it with all you listeners. I hope that you got something out of it. Really cool thing. We are doing a mini doc from this trip. Be pretty short, but it'll be a great way that you can also kind of experience this trip. So again, probably newsletter, signing up for that is the best way to know when that comes out and is available for people to check out as well. But we also got to figure out all the logistics of all that with film festivals and stuff like that, but we're going to put it in. Because queer people like the outdoors too.
Yes, we do.
All right. It's been a joy to get to do this with both of you and everybody here. And till next time, get out there. Thanks for listening to the LGBTQ Outdoors Podcast. Catch past episodes on your favorite streaming platforms and connect with us on Instagram or Facebook by searching LGBTQ Outdoors. Support our mission by joining the Trailblazers Society at lgbtqoutdoors.com/trailblazers. To learn more about our local chapters, LGBTQ Outdoor Fest, adventure trips, or to sign up for our newsletter, visit lgbtqoutdoors.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to follow, rate, and review. It helps keep our mission going.